What's up everyone, I'm back with another video, and today I just really want to share a really interesting topic when it comes to with the topic of moving forward. And just like when it comes to with moving forward, just like moving forward from like a situation or from like anything that you're just like, you're done for too. So like it be from just like, conflicts or quarrels or anything like that too in life that we deal with too, like with other people and in our environment, or all the above too. And just like when it comes to you with this reaction video that you guys are watching for the first time or for the second time also, and just put a disclaimer out there too, I am not promoting any kind of violence when it comes to with this video. And I'm just going to say it again, I am not promoting any kind of violence in this video too. I'm just really want to make a really informative video about moving forward for our overall health when it comes to with that. So hopefully YouTube will just take some pressure off me when it comes to with my videos, because I'm not sure what's up with them, but I am doing the best that I can to really just oblige to their guidelines. But enough of me about that as well. But when it comes to with the topic of just like moving forward and just really moving forward from a situation or people that you've been dealing with that you don't want to just like deal with anymore, or even just like with situations as well, it's just like, it's like really important to really just do that. And how we really just do that as well is really important as well. So whether you want to just move forward from a situation or just really doing your best to de-escalate a situation and to really just, to really just keep your cool and move forward too, even if it's the most difficult thing you can really just do. Because, there's a story I'm about to share later on in this video about what I've, dealt with in 2018 when it comes to with like dealing with some people who kind of like harass my family, including myself too. And it's not the easiest story to talk about, because when I was just thinking about it, even with this reaction video, or should I say this video that I'm about to share too in a bit for you guys to really just watch, it was kind of hard to really, or not hard, but difficult to really just watch, because all my cells from my body were heating up. I was getting heated, I was just getting agitated. It was just like, oof, I needed to get some sage and just really doing some grounding work too when it comes to with some energy healing. So I'm just putting this disclaimer out there for anyone who's just watching this video for the first time or for the second time. Just really, if you don't feel comfortable just watching this video too at any time, when it comes to this video, you can always just close it at any time and just really coming back when you feel comfortable just watching this video. But for those who do want to watch this video, and especially when it comes to with how this this admirable young brother right here too, or young man I should say, and it's really strange just saying that too, because I'm in my late 30s right now, just saying young man, but this guy really handled this situation well, just to really just move forward and to really just de-escalating the situation, moving on from these group of bozos. They're just trying to like mess with them for any kind of reason too. So without further ado, and just really putting this disclaimer out there, I am about to play the video. If you guys don't want to see this particular video too, I understand. But if you guys do want to, check out this, middle part of this video as well, feel free to, stick around, get comfortable, get your favorite snacks if you need to, and just, feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts about, what you're about to see. And later on in the video too, I am about to just share my story about a similar situation and just really share my own feelings and thoughts about it at the same time. So without further ado, here we go.
No, I don't gangbang, bro. You don't gangbang? No, I don't gangbang, bro. No, I thought you was that one nigga from St-Lo that I seen on Instagram. You got wars too. I don't gangbang. On the video. Nah, bro. I see you on LA Hood page, bro. Nah, wrong nigga. You're not from Snowbird? I don't gangbang. You're not from Snowbird? You sure? I don't gangbang. You're not from Snowbird? You're not from Snowbird? No, you're not from Snowbird. You're not from Snowbird.
What the fuck? What is wrong with people, man? You just smacked that guy?
Did you just get slapped?
Yeah.
You just got slapped?
Mm.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, this is LA. I'm gonna make it out there. I'm gonna be a millionaire.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. What the fuck?
No, it's all good. It's all good. I'm gonna catch you though.
I'm really sorry.
It's all good.
Wait, do you want to get my Instagram?
I thought you already did.
Alright, bye. I don't know. I feel so bad. I'm gonna go to my car. Wait, I'm actually gonna cry. I can't believe it just happened. That's really upsetting. No, he was.
Alright.
No, he was really nice though, and they just ganged up on him for nothing.
Are those the guys right there? No.
I just can't believe that just happened. I'm like in shock.
As you guys could see in that video too, it was just like these group of bozos, and I'm saying bozos too. And when it comes to just really harassing this guy, just just enjoying his day and just really talking with this, I think this woman too, I think her name was Jackie or something. And it's just, with her, I'm not sure what she was streaming for when it comes to with her kick channel and all that too. Nothing against you, Jackie, if you're watching this. I think you're a beautiful woman, inside and out, for just showing empathy for what he's been through. And just like when it comes to with these group of bozos just really trying to just jump this guy for no reason. And especially, I'm not sure if they're in I think I probably know which area that they're in right now too, because it looks like somewhere down in LA somewhere too when it comes to in the area. I'm not sure where the area is. I'm not trying to put that information out there, and not trying to do that as well. And it's just, man, it's just crazy how people still act like this in 2025. And it's just like when I saw this video, and I just really felt bad for this guy just being harassed for no kind of reason to, just really being harassed, just basically just if he is a gangbanger or not too. And that's just, I understand if you're from the hood in any certain areas in the United States, people will press up on you, especially if you're a black man as well, just kind of ask you what set you're from, and if you gangbang and all that dumb shit. And it's just that happened to me a couple of times when I was younger, and I was like, no. And I told him no, I don't gangbang, man. So it's, I'll be on my way and just mind my own business. And it's just, it's just the way that this guy de-escalated the situation, and not just really getting so pressed for that one bozo just slapping him and running away too. That was the most bitch shit I ever seen. That was the most dumbest and most bitch made shit I ever seen. I'm just gonna keep it straight, keeping a bug. And it's sometimes too, people do the dumbest shit ever. And that's with human nature too. We do amazing things, we do dumb shit too. And I'm just gonna keep it real with that as well. And just when it comes to with this video, and especially just watching it, and for the first time my blood got high, really. Because if it was me, I probably, and I have a temper too, people don't realize, I probably would have just snapped his spine in half. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I would have just done something I would regret, basically. Because I hate being harassed, especially physically. If you, I'll tell you a quick story. There's this friend of mine when I was in school, he kept harassing me, and I was slap me in the face, and it kind of agitated me. I was like, why is he slapping me in the face like that? And then I was having a really rough day, and then one day he just caught me in a bad mood, and I just defended myself because I was provoked, and rightfully so. I kind of regretted to just really doing that. Luckily I didn't get in trouble, but basically when it comes to it's just like people just harassing you like that, I'm not the kind of person that just being bullied. If you push me too far, you're gonna get the horns, you're gonna unleash the beast. So just really saying that, not saying I condone that, it's just like I'm just really sharing my own story about that as well. And even just with like a group of people just come up on you like that too, and it's just the way that this guy de-escalated the situation, that was really well done. He's way smarter than me than I was too at that age, just because it's like with me having a temper, I would have retaliated back, and I would, at that stage in my life where it's just like things would have got ugly real quick. And luckily, thank goodness that I've moved on from that stage in my life to where I'm just more calm and collective, and just really in tune with myself now too, to where I'm just wiser in my ears and just learn from my mistakes and just really becoming a better person every day. And so when it comes to with that, and getting into the story I'm about to share too that happened in 2018, it's just like there's these group of guys when I was just living in an apartment with my parents, and just like they're just taking their granddaughter, my mom especially, when it comes to in the pools area, and there's this group of dudes who are sus looking, and I have my Ricky with me too. He was kind of growling, and he's the kind of dog that never growls, and he was just like growling at these guys, and I had a really funny feeling about them too, and I just kept looking at them sideways, and they were just like, I think some of them were drunk and some of them were just being rambunctious and rude as hell. And just like just came up to us and just really trying to like talk to my niece, and then like to top it all off, one of the dudes kind of touched my hair. He really touched my hair, and like luckily I had Ricky with me, because if Ricky wasn't there and anything else, I would have swung on this guy, because he touched my hair first. I didn't do anything wrong, but thank goodness I didn't do anything when it comes to with just like I just looked at him like, dude, like this, like, dude, you really touching my hair right now? Because I could literally choke you out right now and just beat your ass, literally. And I didn't do that, thank goodness, of course. But when it comes to with that, and my mom told me to just really keep my cool, because my niece was there too, and I was looking at her, and then I looked to myself like, okay, gotta tell my pops about this, just de-escalate the situation. And my dad was not having it, so he kind of like confronted the guys who went over there, and my mom wanted me to really just go with him, just to really watch his back. And then so we did, and went there too, and my dad was just talking with these bozos about you shouldn't put your hands on anyone too for any kind of reason. And like these guys were just like just really being stupid as fuck, basically, when it comes to with that. And just when it comes to with that, my dad was really upset, and they're about to try to jump my dad, and he's a disabled veteran. And with me too, just being I know a little bit of professional wrestling, so I know how to grapple people. I just really stepped up to in my dad's position, just to really to really help, not say like to fight, but to really just not let these dudes trying to jump him like that, because he's a disabled veteran. I'm not gonna let people just jump my dad. And same thing with it happened to my mom, like hell no. And just like things could have got ugly real quick, and luckily me and my dad walked away from that situation. And we called the cops on that too when it comes to that situation. And then when I came back out there too, when it comes to just like de-escalating the situation, these group of bozos harass other people too. And it was like this white dude and his son, and I think, I'm not sure if it's my dad called the cops or them, but I just really was talking to the kid who got harassed, and even with their dad too, I was asking like, hey, like, who are these guys that harassed you? And he was like, these group of black guys who were just acting the fool, and they're the same ones that were harassing me and my mom and my niece too, and my dad and my family. So that's pretty much the whole gist of the story too when it comes to with that. And it's not the easiest story to talk about too, just sharing with you all on social media. It was just, I moved on from that situation, but at the same time too, like over the years after that situation, I was paranoid as hell. Like I was watching my step every step of the way too. I was just looking at my shoulders. I was looking like, in certain areas where I'm at too, because like even like with other stuff too, when it comes to with that, I was just paranoid for quite some time too. And it took like a really good friends of mine, even my parents, to really just make me just to calm down a bit too. Even though I'm still just like being alert with my surroundings and all that too. Like you never know that someone will just really press up on you like that too. And that's kind of like the really grim reality that certain people go through, especially with black men as well. And it's just like, it's not easy to deal with. I'm not trying to like, throw a pity party and all that. I'm just really giving you the real facts about, what certain black men go through. It's just like, sometimes, we be just chilling and just mind our own business, want to just enjoy our day, doing what we need to do and live our best lives basically. And then there's people and assholes who want to just come into our face for any kind of reason, just trying to start shit. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, you just, like, what's the deal? Like, why you want to just start shit and just really, touch people's hair and ask what people sat there from and just all that kind of goofy, dumb shit too. And it's just like, man, to all the brothers out there who are just going through those kind of situations, my heart goes out to you. And it's crazy. And just like, how we can really just like, really just move on from that and just really moving forward, breathwork, and especially, when it comes to with keeping calm and just really going through those situations has really helped me to really just control my anger or control the inner beast, however you want to say that metaphorically. And just when it comes to just doing that, breathwork has been like a powerful tool and medicine for me too, personally, when it comes to just dealing with challenging situations like that. Especially in my environment too, it's where if you hear people yelling or there's chaos going on, there's traffic or people just, whatever that may be that's chaotic out there, just like with breathwork can really just be like a helpful tool when it comes to just like managing your emotions, your thoughts, and even just like, to really just help you to really just handle certain situations as well. So that's basically it. And ironically too, and down the road, it's being a life coach and all that, it's just like it's really inspired me to really just help people to really just learn that in ways that can really just use breath work and to really just use like certain practices that can help them to just to move forward, to really just deal with certain situations, to help them to really just come back to themselves, to really just and to heal in their own ways, basically, too, if that makes sense. So with that being said, when it comes to with that video, and I'm not sure if my video is skipping too, so forgive me on that as well. I'm not sure what's going up with my using OBS and all that. Not trying to laugh at my situation as well. And it's wild, And all I can say is just like when it comes to with certain people who've been through similar situations, it's just like, just really staying safe, staying connected to who you are out there too. It's not easy. Life ain't easy. We all know this too, but how you can really just move forward and to really just to connect with who you are and to really just, even if you need help, just like talking with somebody, not just like with myself, but like a licensed professional too, when it comes to with that. Or even just like if you want to learn something, how to really just practice breath work to really just help you to regulate your nervous system and to help you to really just, release some thoughts that you want to just let go. That's where I come into as a life coach. That's just specialized in mindfulness and breath work and somatic healing too. So with that being said, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. And again, when it comes to with the original video, if you guys ever want to check it out too, I'll post a link, you know, in the description below if you guys want to check it out. It's not the easiest to watch, but I just want to give a shout out to that guy who handled that situation very well. He's very intelligent, and I hope he makes it through, you know, wherever he is. And if you're watching this too, you know, my heart goes out to you, man. Hopefully you're safe, and just really staying safe out there too from bozos who just want to try to start some shit for any kind of reason, do some dumb bitch shit when it comes to with just like slapping you in the face like that. Like, he shouldn't have been doing that shit, you know. And even just talking about it right now, it just really amps me up. Like, and I hate seeing people being harassed like that, and it's just, you know, now I gotta calm myself down. But, you know, shout out to, I believe, what's her name? To the girl who was streaming it. I'm glad that you got the evidence from this too when it comes to with that. Hopefully you're safe out there as well. You're a beautiful woman. I have nothing against you too. I'm not sure what you were streaming it for, but when it comes to with that, I'm not sure what kind of podcast you're creating. Nothing against you on that, but I just want to give you a big shout out to really just being empathetic towards this guy's situation, and just really, you know, just like want to try to establish a connection with him too. So I believe her name was Julie, I believe. So shout out to Julie as well, and to the guy who handled that situation well, just really, you know, not getting so pressed from that bozo slapping him in the face like that. It's just, ugh. Anyways, I'm about to wrap up this video too, and feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts about my reaction to, you know, to this video, and especially to what I've shared too with my stories of, you know, back in high school that this goofy kid slapped me in the face and provoked me to really just defend myself, and also with what happened to me and my family in 2018. Feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts about that as well, because it was not the easiest story to share, and it was just, I don't know, just really thinking about it, it doesn't trigger me anymore, but it's just, I hate seeing people being harassed and bullied like that for any kind of bullshit reason too, you know, because I'm a black man as well, and I'm the kind of person that likes to inspire people to really just to grow and to prosper in beautiful ways that can really just not only benefit them themselves, but also the people that they care about in their communities as well, to where you can see beautiful environments, people thriving and growing, and people just really healing and just really living their best lives basically too. So that's pretty much it too. And yeah, I'm about to wrap it up, and I thank you guys for watching. You guys take care, stay safe, let nobody push you around for any kind of reason too, and just really showing support, you know, if you want to just reach out to somebody who's going through a similar situation like that, just really doing your best to really just show support, connect with them on Instagram if you got their number or anything like that too, you know, like how Julie was trying to do as well. So, you know, anyways, you know, you guys take care, and many blessings.